President Donald Trump, former reality TV star. And now, thanks to artificial intelligence, the Pope? Well, not quite. But try telling that to the internet. Trump posted an AI-generated image of himself in full papal regalia. The white robes, the pointy hat, the whole shebang. It was like a scene out of a political satire. Just days after attending Pope Francis's funeral. Talk about reading the room, Donnie. This was classic Trump. Calculated, provocative, designed to get a rise out of everyone. And boy did it ever. The internet exploded with outrage and amusement. Liberals were appalled, conservatives were amused. The image was surprisingly convincing. Gone was the trademark Trump scowl, replaced with a serene smile. He looked almost presidential. Papal? Let's just go with less orange. Beneath the digital facade, the message was clear. Trump was back, baby, and he was here to stir the pot. The backlash was swift and brutal. World leaders, religious figures, and even some of Trump's own supporters condemned the image as disrespectful and offensive. Former Italian Prime Minister Matteo Renzi called it an insult to believers and institutions. Even the Catholic Church couldn't resist weighing in. The Catholic bishops of New York urged Trump to show some respect for the faith. Social media erupted with a torrent of criticism. Hashtags like #TrumpPapalFail and #ImpeachHimAgain quickly went viral. The timing, so soon after Pope Francis's death, only added fuel to the fire. And Trump, as he often does, seemed to revel in the chaos he had created. The Trump Pope incident highlighted the growing power and potential dangers of artificial intelligence. With a few clicks of a mouse, anyone can now create realistic images that blur the line between fact and fiction. Want to see yourself hanging out with the Queen? No problem. Want to put your face on the body of a superhero? Easy peasy. The possibilities are endless, and a little bit terrifying. On the one hand, AI image generators can be used for good. They can help artists create stunning new works, allow filmmakers to bring fantastical creatures to life, and even assist law enforcement in solving crimes. But in the wrong hands, these tools can be weaponized to spread misinformation, manipulate public opinion, and erode trust in our already fragile information ecosystem. The Trump Pope image was a relatively harmless example of AI gone awry. But what happens when these tools are used to create fake news stories, doctor evidence in court cases, or even incite violence? The potential consequences are chilling. As AI technology continues to evolve at a breakneck pace, we need to have a serious conversation about its ethical implications and how we can prevent it from being used for nefarious purposes. Section 4. A pattern of provocation, Trump's history of controversial imagery. This wasn't the first time Trump had used AI-generated imagery to grab headlines in court controversy. Just a few months earlier, he'd shared another AI-created image of himself wearing a crown, captioned with the subtle message, "Long live the king." The image was widely seen as a not-so-subtle attempt to portray himself as a monarch, further fueling concerns about his authoritarian tendencies. Throughout his time in the public eye, Trump has consistently used provocative imagery to get attention, rile up his base, and distract from negative news. Whether it was sharing doctored images of his political opponents, retweeting white supremacist memes, or simply posting unflattering photos of people he didn't like, Trump understood the power of a picture to shape public perception. The AI Pope image was just the latest example of Trump's willingness to push the boundaries of taste and decency in the pursuit of attention. And while some might dismiss it as harmless trolling, it's important to remember that words and images have power. When used recklessly, they can have real-world consequences. Section 5. The Future of Faith and Technology, Navigating a World of Digital Deities. The Trump Pope incident raises important questions about the intersection of faith and technology in the 21st century. As AI becomes increasingly sophisticated, we can expect to see more instances of religious figures and symbols being used and abused in the digital realm. This raises ethical and theological dilemmas that we are only beginning to grapple with. How do we reconcile the sacred and the secular in a world where anyone with a smartphone can create their own digital deities? What are the implications for religious freedom and tolerance in an era of deepfakes and AI-generated propaganda? These are not easy questions, and there are no simple answers. One thing is clear: we are entering a new era of human history, one in which the lines between reality and virtuality are becoming increasingly blurred. As we navigate this brave new world, we need to proceed with caution, wisdom, and a healthy dose of skepticism. And maybe, just maybe, we should all agree to keep Donald Trump away from the AI image generators, for the sake of humanity and for the love of all that is holy.